What's good, y'all? Today we're going to talk about SH Figuarts Kamen Rider build, the RabbitDragon, aka the trial form. This was used literally in a final attack in the series Kamen Rider build, which is arguably one of the best series there are. If we're talking just facts and feats, build is arguably one of the best. He's also one of my top 3. So I don't know why I haven't done this before, but I think I know why I haven't. I'm always busy with other stuff, and I've just been enjoying the mold and the build of literally the build of build. And I've always loved this design. I'm glad we finally got it. This was a Tamashii Webshop convention from the Tamashii Nation show of 2019, and I'm reviewing it here in 2020, almost like a half year later. And that's because, you know, things happen. But overall, I've honestly very much enjoyed this toy. If you follow my Instagram, you've seen it several times, always in like my IG stories. It's always around, but now I'm talking about it. So yeah, I'm reviewing stuff because I want to review what I want to review. Yeah. So yeah, here we are with RabbitDragon trial form, looking absolutely stunning in its gold and silver design. This didn't even actually get a physical suit form. This was used as a pretty much, it was a CGI suit used in the final kick in the final fight of the show, which is pretty dope. So it's crazy that this got actually a lot of love and feedback to the point where they did a figure for it. This is pretty dope. Now, as you can see, it has the rabbit eye and the dragon eye, and we'll get into that in a second. The gold and silver is from the bottles, right? You get your lever here, and look-wise, this basically maintains a half dragon, half rabbit form. And when I put rabbit and dragon here, you'll see what's going on. But articulation-wise, you get the same as a standard build. You just gotta be careful when you do anything. So you can look up, you can look down, you can tilt left and right. Not so much with the collar, so you have to keep that in mind. I definitely need some more SHF upgrade neck pegs. Ooh, knocked down my whole thing. Yeah. Arm articulation is gonna be pretty much the same. So we're gonna lift our arms up. As you can see, you can rotate out, down. The shoulder pad is on the arm. You can go all the way around with no problem. You can actually take it out a little bit to have that extra little bit of room as well, and get that kind of semi-butterfly joint thing going on. Our arms are double jointed, and there is bicep swivel. Mine is actually extremely still tight. And as you can see, for the extra pivot, you gotta really mush it in there. You get your standard pegs here that rotate around with really no problem. And on this side, it's pretty much the same. You just have to be careful with the rabbit part pointing out over the shoulder. Just gotta be a little careful with what you're going on. You're gonna hit a little bit of a snag here in the armor for the left arm, because the dragon armor is gonna get in the way alongside here. Then as far as our midsection goes, you actually can tilt side to side with really not too much issues. So that gives you a little bit of range of articulation. The folds out go forward. So this will actually give you more room for articulation to go over. It's gonna look a little ugly in photos if you're gonna try to use it that way. So please be careful. It can also tuck under, right underneath the belt, is gonna make it protrude out a little. So keep that in mind. And going backwards, you actually have a lot of room, because kind of his signature move will help you with that. You also have a lower swivel that allows you to go left and right as well, right? As far as our legs go, we use that, not the renewal but the updated body proportions of the drop down method. You have your thigh swivel here. Your leg can go outward, and it can go forward, and it is indeed double jointed. Build, though, does lose out on the ankle pivot because of the design. It matches what's going on. So you can go forward. You can't really go backwards, which kind of sucks. But you can tilt in slightly and a little bit outward, and you have your toe pivot. Same is going to apply here on the other leg. So keep that in mind. Now, as you can see, you can remove the bottles. We all know that. And the lever moves, in case you didn't know. You've probably watched 8 million other reviews, and you're only watching mine for the photos. So I get it, right? So let's get this guy posed up. We're going to talk about the stuff that he comes with, because he didn't really do too much except for pull his lever and then kick the crap out of Evo. So we have him all nice and posed up. We're going to talk about the things he comes. I am all over it today. So we have our open signature hand. And as you saw, all those hands down there. But so we have our open signature hand. We have our pointing hand. We have an open relax hand. We have a hand for the lever. This is a dedicated hand for that. And then you're gonna have your hand for holding any weapons you choose to want to hold. I chose to use the Bottle Buster as an example, because with access to any of his other forms before Genius, and he used the Bottle Buster a lot, holding the Bottle Buster seems like the most accurate thing for him to do. On the left-hand side, for the dragon side, you'll get one hand for holding weapons as well, and a relaxed hand. And then you have those closed fists that you see here in the background. One more thing he does come with, and I thought this is really dope, is that they included Pandora's box. This is a very nice addition, especially after SHF Upgrade also did a Pandora's box, which is smaller and just as cool. So if you missed out on the SHF Upgrade one, RabbitDragon does come with a large Pandora's box. It is the gray tile one. You don't get the white panel from any of the New World stuff. All right? So let's get Build standing straight up. And we're going to show him what he looks like with Rabbit Tank and Dragon. Or Cross Z, I should say, but it is the Dragon bottle. Let's make it look good. Fix our focus. There we go. So here he is with his standard form. And the head is gonna look like it sits a little higher, and that's strictly because I have an SHF upgrade peg on it. Same is going to be for Cross Z. And as you can see, it takes a little from both of them. As you can see, the leg design with the flame over here, the dragon from here, and the rest of the build parts, as you can see here. These guys actually look pretty good together. It's kind of like a fusion dance. So overall, it is really nice. It is very simple. And it is definitely for those who wish to collect all the build stuff. If you are not a completionist, you can definitely skip over this for obvious reasons. Now, we're going to show him what it looks like with some other figures, and let's get to that, right? Here he is with the Renewal SHF Kuga. Kuga seems to be about the same size, if not just a tad bit smaller. Here he is with Zio, the rider who follows up with him. Let's put these guys down. Here he is with Evolt Phase 3. Let me fix that ankle. So here he is with Evolt. Right? Here he is with an Articulated Icons Ninja. Here he is with a Mythic Legions Cavalius. Then we're going to go with a 1000 Toys Synthetic Human. I need to fix him up because I had him all posed up. Next up, we're going to do a Marvel Legends Iron Man. I think that pretty much sums up just about everyone. And we'll add a Mezco in there, right? So here is 2020 Iron Man. Two geniuses hanging out. And then we're going to do a Mezco me, because I like me. Like I said before, this is one of those things where if you really like build and you want to be a completionist, this is totally for you. If you don't really like build or you just really like design, go ahead and buy it too. It was a Tamashii web shop exclusive, so keep that in mind. But also, if you don't like build and you don't want to get this character, that's really on you too. So as always, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. Hope you found it informative, and please be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.